Welcome back to the video, guys. It's your boy Hollywood here, and today we're going to be talking about this one thing that is killing the motorcycle community slowly but surely. It's kind of going a little bit fast, but we're going to take a little deep dive into what's going on, what's causing these issues, and how we can prevent them. So let's hop on the bike and let's jump right into the video. So jumping right into the video, the bike scene is like not what it used to be. Like, it used to be about like us getting together, riding around, having a good time, you know what I'm saying, like brotherhood in a sense. But now it's just like clout chasers, ego riding, people who can't really ride for real. They get a bike because they saw somebody on Instagram have one, and they don't have not a lick of riding skill, and it's usually the ones that get like 1,000cc motorcycle for their first bike. And it's like, bro, you haven't even taken the MSF course, you haven't even bought gear, like you don't even know how to ride, let alone, and you don't even have a motorcycle license. Like, I just want like the motorcycle community to come back to like what it used to be, like people actually riding their bikes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, all the events and stuff like that, they're cool to go to and they're fun, they're really fun. You know, you can travel with your friends, see new cities, ride in different places, all that good stuff, try new food. But like, there's not enough people that actually like just ride, and it's like people just want to go to these events and just park their bike and just chill, like, which, like I said, that's fun and all, but it's really killing the game. Like, people come to these events and expect to ride, and I understand that these rides going to these events, it gets super dangerous, you know what I'm saying? People have ended up dying, go to some of these events for probably doing stuff that they had no business doing, but it's neither here nor there. And let's not forget the ones that come to these meets, you know what I'm saying? They might have good intentions at first, but they low-key, they're there to cause chaos. They might show up and they might do some burnouts, they might rev their bike up super loud, they might cause some chaos in the process, or they might even be on a police chase and bring it to the event. I've witnessed that before. And like, speaking of that, like, we had for the EME event, we had to put that on the flyer saying if you were hot and there's police chasing you, whatever, go hide out somewhere and then come back when the heat has died down. Don't bring that to the event. And it's really a shame that we have to put that on the flyer, because like, that should be common sense. Like, why would you bring that to an event and like put everybody else in harm's way and in jeopardy over some dumb shit that you did? And not to mention, like, everybody else is not involved with that. And like, well, now let me say, they could be involved in that. They might have been in the chase with you and came straight to the event and didn't have any police on them. But it's the fact of, you're riding, you're doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing, and then you run, and then you bring it to the event, and now they're looking for you. And now that doesn't make the event cool for anybody else, but it does make for great content, you know what I'm saying? They can be like, oh, cops pulled up, shut the bike scene down or whatever. But that's not while people are there for the event. And speaking of police, you know, police often shut these meets down for some odd reason, even though people could have the right permits and permission from the owners of the parking lot, whatever. And police are just going to show up and shut it down because it's probably overcapacity or something like that. But jumping right into like people doing this for Instagram likes and clout and stuff like that, like, people will see what others are doing on the internet and they think they can get out and just do it, and they don't even have a lick of like anything, like skill, ability, seat time. Seat time is the biggest thing before you guys try anything, you know what I'm saying? I've been riding for almost 10 years and I have like deathly afraid of like doing wheelies, but like I'll pop a couple here and there because I've done a few, but they're not super big and I can't ride them out, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to learn, and I'm not gonna be learning when the cameras come out and then fuck around and go down and now everybody has to fucking stop, you know what I'm saying? And like, it just makes the meet or the ride out that much more not enjoyable for the person that came to just ride and have fun on these bikes, these beautiful machines. And I know this next little topic, this little bulletin point, is going to be a hard pill to swallow. All right, a lot of these influencers are really bringing the community down as far as like what they post and like what they do. And don't get me wrong, you know, I post speeding here and there, I post wheelies, I used to post go fast boy, go boy, Jesus Christ, fast boy shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really do that a whole lot anymore because of, you know, I went to jail and all that crap. So like I don't want to repeat that. And the main ones that are like the influencers are the OnlyFans girls. And like, hey, hear me out. Let's talk about it real quick, all right? Don't click off the video. Let's talk about it. Because if you're getting mad at this point, it means the shoe fucking fits. So wear it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing OnlyFans and all that good jazz. But it's like, just think about all the new biker girls that are coming in, and they want to make it big on YouTube and whatnot. Now they think they have to do the same thing. And I swear to God, there's like a new girl every week popping up with OnlyFans. And it's like, man, you weren't even like that like a few months ago, and now you're doing OnlyFans. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's just plaguing the community. And I can't tell you how many girls have OnlyFans nowadays. And you're probably going to say, well, you follow some of them, so like you're kind of like agreeing to it. No, they can do whatever they want. And if I follow them, it's probably because I either networked with them and like we're friends, or they had one before and I didn't end up following them. I didn't know until later on. But you know, if we become friends, you know, I'm not going to judge you for that. But if it's like a girl, and then a lot of times these girls post every single fucking hour on like their stories or their Instagram posts. It's very sexual, and like I open my Instagram app and there's freaking oiled up boobies on my screen. It's like, damn, bro, I just want to come on here and see what the boys are doing, see like even the girls, see some wheelies, some stunts or whatever, and click off for a while. I don't want to get on there, be around my parents, or like be around some of the homies or whatever. We got to see that crap. We don't want to see that shit, man. Like, there's so many other places to promote that crap, like Twitter and all the other shit. Like, but y'all want to bring it to Instagram. It's just not a good look for the motorcycle community in general. Because if you ask anybody that are like in the motorcycle scene and they're like, oh yeah, you're talking about so and so, you're like, oh, you're talking about the girl with the OnlyFans? Like, bro, now we got to talk about that shit. Okay, so while we're at it, let's go over the definition of like bike life. Okay, there's people misconstrued this so much, and they're like, oh, I'm a real biker, I'm bike life, yeah. No, you're not, bro. Like, you're not a real biker, bro. Like, you don't do this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, real bike life is somebody that loves every aspect of biking. Like, you'll go biking when it's raining, you'll go biking when it's hot. Like today, it's fucking like almost 90-something degrees, and I got my MBT hoodie on. Use discount code Hollywood. I'm sweating my balls off, but I want to be out here safe, and I'm doing this for you guys and also myself, because I want to, like I said, I want to be safe. So if I go down, I'm protected and covered. But like, you want to go ride, you want to go like hit some mountains, you want to just do chill rides, you want to get up early in the morning and go ride, you want to get up and go travel to all these events. Now, it's not like, bike life is not about having an OnlyFans and like using your biker followers to freaking boost your OnlyFans. And then it's not about just sitting around showing off your bike 24/7, making Instagram reels, not even riding the bike. Like, you got a bike that has 50 miles on it, and in 3 years that bitch is gonna have 80 miles on it because you went to go ride and do some Instagram reels with it and not even ride it for real. Like, I promise you, like, some of these people that y'all look up to, like, they don't ride for real. And I'm not gonna call any names because, for one, I personally don't know any like that, but there are some out there who like don't ride like that, like you think they do. And there's some out there that can't ride, and that's another thing, that some of these influencers get so big and it freaking, the truth just comes out, like they can't fucking ride their bike. And not to like throw anybody on the bus, but Matthew Woods, for example, he went to a track day, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, but he gives so much advice on like what you should do in the corners and like how you should ride your bike, and you know, giving new rider beginner tips. And it's like, bro, are you even taking your own advice? Because there's no way. Like, you just expose yourself at the track in less than 5 minutes. And then if you got friends recording you, like, yeah, Dixierball recording him, like, it looked even worse on his camera. And it's like, like, people like that, like, there's nothing wrong with Matthew Woods, I don't really have a problem with him, but it's like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not about, that ain't bike life. You can have all the bikes you want, you can have all the followers you want, but it's not bike life, bro. I'm telling you. if you're not going to put the time in, get the seat time, respect the road, respect the machine for one, then you shouldn't even be in this hobby, this sport. And if you don't have the money to take care of your bikes, because I can't tell you like how many people just have clapped bikes for no reason. It's like, bro, I know you got money, you put gas in your bike, you know what I'm saying, like freaking fix your bike, bro. Like, you got oil leaking everywhere, you got freaking fork seals leaking, like, bro, just fix the bike. Come on, man. Like, that's not what bike life is. Bike life is maintaining your bikes as well and having love for your machine. So wrapping up the video just a little bit, the reason why I got into riding is because it gave me peace, it gave me a new family on two wheels, you know what I'm saying, and it brought me to meet a lot of great new people all around the world, all in these different cities and states, just to ride with and connect with, you know what I'm saying, and like to meet other people that love the sport, the art, whatever you want to say, of riding, and we can just come together as one, have a good time. We can go ride 5 minutes down the road, we can go ride 20 minutes, hour, 2 hours away, and we're gonna have endless fun just riding with each other and enjoying each other's company, you know what I'm saying. So like, that's why I started riding. It also kind of clears my head a little bit, and when you're on these wheels, on these machines, like, you don't think about anything. Like, well, when you get to my level of riding, you don't think about anything because it comes second nature. But like all the newer riders, yes, you're gonna have to think about a lot of shit while you're riding. But me personally, I don't really have to think about much, and it's very peaceful, it's very calm, you know what I'm saying. So let me just throw this in here towards the end, if you're still watching. Like, in this community, there's no like unity anymore. Like, it's always people are gatekeeping stuff. They're very clicked up. If you're not this cool, you can't be over here. If you don't have this many numbers, you can't be over here. Everything is about numbers and who you know, in which I kind of hate that, because like newer people to the scene, well, let me just say motovlog scene, like, it's kind of hard to really expand and like branch out. Yeah, you can meet these people and network, but when it comes to these events and stuff like that, sometimes you might walk up to them and say, hey, what's up, and they might act like they don't even know you, or it's like you're just not that important to them, or you're not in their clique and they're like, oh, let's keep it short, and they're being really, really short with you. Like, and that's something I wish would change, as far as like just be normal people. Like, you know what I'm saying, like the people that I've met so far, there's been a couple, you know, saying like they're real wishy-washy. Like, they'll say what's up to you in person, but when it comes to like trying to talk to them on social media, it's like they're not gonna respond to you. And I wish numbers did not play a game on like how you're perceived in this community, because like if you don't have, we were just having a conversation about this the other day, me and some buddies in the Discord, if you don't have like at least 10K, people don't really look at you the same as if you had over 10K, because like I don't know what the magical number of 10K means, but people just treat you different. And I wish more people were like me, my boy Phantom, and like all my homies that are really genuine. Like, you come talk to us and we're like, hey, what's up, like, how you doing? Or we might go reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I like your bike, stuff like that. Like, and I'm really not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but it just has to change, man. Like, really, because if we want this community to keep growing and like keep thriving, then we gotta bring some more positivity to this area, because a lot of the time it's only negative. You see people get pulled over by the cops, you see people running, see a lot of deaths. I don't know what it is, but there's so many deaths out here lately, and majority of them have been just rider error, like not having the proper techniques at like low speeds, or they're going way too fast and they're riding above their ability, and they just end up crashing and dying. And I don't wish death on anybody, but I do wish everybody go get a track day. What up? I wish everybody go get like a track day or something, MSF course, something to better your knowledge and your skill of just riding a bike in general, because these things can kill you guys. Like, they can freaking lay you out and you'll be no more. And I don't wish that on anybody. I just wish you guys would be safe, take the time to put the practice in, get that seat time in. There's no better way to learn anything than getting that seat time and just practicing in an empty lot like this. This empty lot, nobody's out here. Sunday, it's a beautiful day, nobody's out here, ain't nobody watching. You can just come out here and practice. But if you guys feel me 100%, or maybe I misspoke on some topics or little bulletin points, let me know down in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. And yeah, making this video, it was a little bit of a hard pill to swallow for some if you're watching. And if you get mad about it, then that just means the shoe fits and you just need to fucking wear it, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys enjoy, hit that like button, comment down below. Don't forget, wear your gear, ride safe, don't get caught in the rain, keep chasing greatness, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.